Dear brothers and sisters, why do people feel fear? This is an extremely important topic all over the Muslim Ummah. One after the other, our brothers and sisters have had to experience the worst of situations, the most difficult times, and that includes intense fear. No doubt, most people experience fear because they're unaware of the situation and how to manage it. They're afraid of the unknowable consequences of facing it. The Muslim is aware that their death is predetermined by Allah and that it will symbolize their reunion with Him. Therefore, the Muslim has no fear of anything in the world. He has no fear of the jinn, animals, people, or death, because all of these things are under Allah's control. The Muslim only fears Allah because he does not know what Allah will do to him, making the believer firmer in his religion. Now, don't misunderstand, the Muslim takes precautions, and the Muslim is cautious in day-to-day life. He does not foolishly throw himself into situations or put himself around dangerous animals, people, or death-defying situations because Allah made it clear to us that we should not throw ourselves into destruction and that the Muslim should be moderate, balanced, and cautious, not risking harm for some small good. However, he did say that we should not walk this earth in fear and that the believer should be strong, firm, and confident. This is why he says, Shaitan frightens you of his supporters. Do not fear him, but fear me if you are indeed believers. Surah Al-Imran, Ayat 175. So, how do we actually get brave and deal with fear? Number 1, emotional control. Facing your fears. When faced with something that scares you, you must confront the fear head-on. You may feel a quivering sensation in your chest, your heart racing, and blood rushing to your head. How do you stay strong and focused? This begins with preparation. Learn about the situations that you may need to face. Plan in advance, practicing and training for that situation mentally and even physically. This will help you stay strong and focused. Even one mental rehearsal of the way that you want things to go and practicing it in your mind's eye, imagining the obstacles that will come up, will help you. Take deep breaths in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. One popular breathing option is called box breathing, which is 4 seconds in, 4 seconds holding your breath, 4 seconds breathing out, and 4 seconds holding your breath again. Continuously reassure yourself by saying, Allah is in control, or it's okay, inshallah. If the situation is not okay and the fear persists, then you must redirect yourself into your imagination towards positive thinking, pleasant memories that can help your body relax. Think about Allah and how He is your protector and how nothing can harm you without His will. How He is merciful, and perhaps at that time, you'll feel relaxed and more appreciative that Allah has decreed this for you and that goodness will come from the situation. Even if harm comes your way for His sake, you will become stronger and more rewarded by facing your fears. Your deep connection with Allah will make any harm seem insignificant, inshallah. Once you've reached a level where you're higher than before in your bravery, where you're in greater control of yourself, you can leave these challenges feeling thankful to Allah and with more trust in Him. This bravery raises you to the next level, giving you a further confidence boost for the future and a stronger reliance on Allah if you are ever to face another fear. Number 2, intellectual control. Intellectual control, also known as reasoning or rational thinking, is an essential aspect of Islam. It is the ability to use our minds to understand and analyze the teachings of Islam, to make informed decisions, and to approach our beliefs and actions with a critical mindset. Once you discover the most effective way to control your mind and emotions, you can utilize this control to propel yourself towards higher levels of confidence. Remember, it's crucial to have control over your mind, rather than allowing it to control you. Advancing in confidence may involve the ability to confidently respond to insults from others. Each fear that you conquer represents an increase in bravery, confidence, and trust in Allah. It is advisable to work on self-improvement gradually through both familiar and new experiences, as this approach yields the most long-term effectiveness. This is evident in the life of Allah's Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, with major battles that were fought at different levels. For instance, Badr was a smaller battle compared to Uhud, and Uhud was smaller in comparison to Ahzab. Each battle became more challenging as the enemy grew stronger. However, with each experience, the Muslims became braver, and their trust in Allah became stronger than before as they continuously faced and overcame their fears. This continuous growth and trust in Allah, coupled with their accumulated experiences, ultimately led them to emerge as the final victors. Their bravery was rooted in a solid foundation, driven by the greater cause of good. Number 3, physical control. Do not come up with excuses for yourself. The key to being brave is to not overthink whether you should face your fears and take action or play it safe. If you spend too much time contemplating, you will only find reasons to make excuses for yourself and likely choose the weaker path. Let's recall the story of Ka'b ibn Malik, the companion of Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He always intended to join the Battle of Tabuk, but as he kept delaying his journey, he kept making excuses to stay at home. In the end, he deeply regretted his decision and missed the battle. This is why you often find that many intellectual individuals are hesitant to engage in risky activities. They tend to make the most excuses for themselves. On the other hand, those who act without knowledge or understanding, driven by anger and emotions, cause harm to themselves and others. Find the balance, and know this: those who possess not only intellectual knowledge, but also balance it with action, are the ones who truly get involved and understand the consequences of their actions. The many prophets of Allah did not come solely to impart knowledge, but they were also commanded to inspire their people to take action based on their knowledge. Consider the benefits you will bring and take necessary precautions, but once you've made your decision, move forward without hesitation. Engaging in physical exercise and preparing your body is crucial. It is important to possess inner bravery, but it is equally important to display it externally and to make sure that your body is ready to back it up. It becomes essential to acquire various skills. Many individuals choose to learn martial arts, as it equips them with the ability to utilize their body as a weapon during emergencies. By being both strong internally and externally, you become a formidable force. Some people recommend grappling over simple martial arts and say that it is more powerful and effective. In fact, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam participated in wrestling, and the Sahaba did regularly, even in the masjid. Today we have wrestling, and we also have Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, both of which are highly effective and important for believers to learn. Number 4, reliance on Allah. This is required for any level of bravery and confidence. Now, why is this? Because extreme bravery, if not controlled, can lead to arrogance and gradually trick a person into believing they are unbeatable. When a person reaches this stage, they oppress others and will continue to do so until Allah removes their strength, or they are partially or completely destroyed. This is actually bravery that is not bravery at all. Where has their strength gone? Were they not born weak, unable to survive their initial moments of life without the help of others? Will they not get old and lose their strength? So where does the arrogance come from? Arrogance is from never having had any true confidence at all. Those who are arrogant and oppress others were once oppressed, and rather than learning from this situation, they made the decision to oppress others in turn. Bullies are never born, they're made. And they're made from bad decisions and from false confidence. They are made from oppressing others as they themselves were oppressed. This is from a lack of insight and a lack of true bravery, because bullies do not confront their own selves, they crumble when you confront them. This is why they resort to the same things that were done to them. They were oppressed, and so they oppress others. Rather than taking lessons from the experiences that they had, they continue to inflict the same harm upon other people. Oftentimes, this is the source of arrogance. On the other hand, those who trust in Allah, who have confidence as Allah prescribed, who have self-reflection, these are compassionate people. Even those with intense strength, you will not find them oppressing anyone. Rather, they fear Allah, and they behave well in their dealings with others. This trust in Allah, as well as trust in your own capabilities, is essential to have confidence and to become brave in a regulated manner, to be courageous for right rather than for evil. Your faith in Allah is what inspires you to reach for greater bravery, while keeping you humble as a slave of Allah, who relies on Allah for your strength and support. It keeps you honest and self-reflective. So always ask Allah for bravery, so that you might do good for His sake, and He will reward you in both worlds for using His gift in the way that He desired of you. Number 5, fight your desires. By resisting your desires, you develop a stronger belief in yourself, as you prove that you have the ability to control your own actions. This self-control not only allows you to control your emotions, including your fear and desire, but also serves as a valuable experience in mastering your desires. When you have control over your desires, it signifies that you cannot be easily tempted, making you stronger and more courageous in the face of fear, and also in the face of haram attraction. You become the one who holds power over yourself, with the strength and ability from Allah. Instead of being threatened or swayed by others, you stand firm in your convictions and your principles. Does this realization make you the powerful character you've always aspired to be? When you no longer fear and can resist evil temptations, your enemies will be unable to overpower you, inshallah. Regardless of the tactics they employ to tempt you, you will not be swayed by their words. You will understand the truth, and you will have gained greater control over your own self and a confidence that they cannot break. Even if they cause problems for you, they will still respect you because you stay firm in what you believe. These individuals are admired by everyone, including their enemies, and often meet their end with respect and honor. Throughout history, great individuals have possessed these characteristics, while those who have betrayed others for personal gain are despised by all and often meet a tragic fate. If you want this message to reach more Muslims, like this video and subscribe to the channel. Write Allahu Akbar to let me know that you made it to the end. If you want to learn how to act unbothered in tough situations, then click on the video here. May Allah reward you for your efforts. Until next time, stay brave and steadfast. Assalamu alaikum.